In the dimly lit room, the memories of that fateful autumn echoed in the corners of my mind, as vivid and haunting as the crow's caw that had once led me through the twisted woods. Madison's disappearance remained a specter in the recesses of my consciousness, a cold case that refused to yield its secrets to the passage of time. The crows, silent observers of my solitary journey, perched on the fence outside my window, their shiny black eyes holding the weight of untold stories. I could almost hear Madison's voice, a distant whisper in the wind, as I traced the wire-wrapped trinkets dangling from my neck, a makeshift charm bracelet of gifts from the enigmatic birds. The world had moved on, leaving behind the tale of a lost friend and a skeptical town unwilling to unravel the mysteries woven by clever corvids. My attempts to lead the authorities to the decaying house of the staring man had been met with skepticism and dismissal, relegating Madison's fate to the shadows of disbelief. But the crows knew. Agatha, with her tattered tail feathers, had guided me through the labyrinthine secrets of the woods, leaving breadcrumbs of soda can tabs and acorns leading to the doorstep of a recluse named Crandall. The tenuous thread between Madison's disappearance and the scavenger hunt of avian offerings had unraveled, leaving me standing alone in the cold reality of an unsolved mystery. The bracelet, the tangible link between innocence and malevolence, had eluded my grasp. Whether concealed beneath layers of foliage or disposed of by the enigmatic Crandall, its absence echoed the frustration of a truth just beyond reach. The skeptical glances of law enforcement mirrored the isolation that had become my constant companion, a chorus of disbelievers drowning out the desperate cries for justice. The crows, however, were steadfast companions. They circled overhead, a black-winged council passing judgment on the mundane affairs of humans. Their gifts, once misunderstood tokens of affection, now took on a more sinister hue. Misshapen marbles with long red tails, human eyes staring into the abyss, a macabre offering that spoke of a darker truth concealed beneath the veneer of suburban normalcy. In the quiet hours of solitude, I found solace in the shadows cast by memories. The crows, ever watchful, continued their silent vigil from the fence outside, each caw a reminder of the bond forged in the crucible of loss and the relentless pursuit of answers. Madison's laughter lingered in the rustling leaves, an echo of a friendship that transcended the boundaries of the known and ventured into the realm of the unexplained. As the seasons changed and the world shifted on its axis, I wore the crow's gifts around my neck, a tangible link to a friend lost but never forgotten. The unsolved mystery became a part of my identity, a scar etched into the fabric of my existence. The crows, with their knowing eyes and cryptic gifts, bore witness to the enduring tale of a vanished friend and a search for truth that stretched beyond the confines of reason. And so, I sat by the window, a silent guardian of the crows' secrets, waiting for the day when their gifts would transcend the boundaries of disbelief and illuminate the shadows that concealed the truth behind Madison's disappearance. The chilling aftermath of that inexplicable night lingered in the air as we sped away from our home in the early morning haze. The car moved through the quiet streets, my sister Olivia in the back seat, her eyes reflecting the fear that had woven its way into our lives. The events of the previous night replayed in my mind like a darkened film. The truck on the desolate road, the injured woman, and the unsettling behavior of our parents created a dissonant symphony of confusion and dread. Olivia, sitting beside me, glanced back at our mother, who seemed to be in a trance, her hands fumbling with the needle and yarn, disconnected from reality. The memory of her bone-chilling screams echoed in our ears, a haunting refrain that refused to fade. My father, an enigma shrouded in uncertainty, had left abruptly. Olivia suggested calling an ambulance, but I couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story than a simple medical emergency. My mother's erratic behavior and the inexplicable gaps in her memory hinted at a deeper mystery. The car hummed with tension as Olivia and I exchanged worried glances. The road stretched ahead, a path into the unknown, as we navigated the winding journey to Uncle Freddy's place. He was our sole beacon of familial connection in the proximity, and perhaps he could provide answers or guidance in the face of our bewildering circumstances. As we approached Uncle Freddy's residence, a sense of trepidation settled over us. The small hope that he could unravel the twisted threads of our ordeal mingled with the fear that we were stepping into an abyss of the unknown. Uncle Freddy opened the door with a puzzled expression, clearly surprised by our unannounced arrival. Olivia explained the situation with a quiver in her voice, emphasizing our mother's distress and the unsettling events of the night. Uncle Freddy, a beacon of stability in our stormy night, listened intently. His eyes, weathered by experience, scanned our faces for sincerity. Without hesitation, he invited us inside, a refuge from the storm that raged within our hearts. In the confines of Uncle Freddy's home, we shared our nightmarish tale. The inexplicable disappearance of our father, the strange woman who defied all reason, and the spectral screams that haunted our memories poured out in a torrent of words. Uncle Freddy absorbed the narrative, his brow furrowed in deep contemplation. He suggested involving the police, acknowledging the gravity of our situation. Despite the skepticism we had encountered before, Uncle Freddy's belief in our story offered a glimmer of validation. As we waited for the authorities to arrive, our minds raced with uncertainties. The dread that clung to us was palpable, an intangible force that threatened to consume our fragile sense of normalcy. The police officers, solemn and professional, listened to our account. They, too, recognized the gravity of the situation. With determined resolve, they promised to investigate the strange occurrences that had befallen our family. In the wake of their departure, a heavy silence settled over Uncle Freddy's home. The unknown loomed before us, a vast expanse of uncertainty that held the key to our father's whereabouts and the inexplicable events that had unfolded. Days turned into nights, each moment filled with the agonizing ache of waiting. The police diligently pursued leads, searching for clues that could unravel the enigma that had woven its way into our lives. Uncle Freddy became our anchor, offering solace in the face of uncertainty. He shared stories of resilience, reminding us that even in the darkest of nights, a dawn of clarity could emerge. The ordeal transformed us, forging a bond between Olivia and me that transcended the trials we faced. Together, we confronted the unknown, our determination unyielding. As the investigation unfolded, the truth emerged like a fragile bud breaking through the frost of confusion. Our father, once lost to the shadows, reappeared, his existence now a complex tapestry of uncharted realms. The woman from the truck, an enigmatic figure tied to dimensions beyond comprehension, remained elusive. Her cryptic presence lingered, an unsolved riddle that echoed in the corridors of our minds. The screams that had pierced the night, a symphony of terror, faded into a distant memory. Our mother, now freed from the grip of unexplained malaise, embraced the light of understanding that dawned upon us. In the aftermath of that harrowing experience, our family underwent a transformation. The echoes of that inexplicable night became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of the unknown, we could find strength in unity and love. Uncle Freddy's home, once a refuge in our darkest hour, became a symbol of hope. As we navigated the aftermath of the inexplicable, we carried with us the lessons learned in the crucible of uncertainty. Our lives, forever altered by that enigmatic night, continued to unfold. The uncharted territories of the unknown had left an indelible mark, a testament to the enduring power of familial bonds and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of the unexplained.